Hey there, it's Jim again. It's Guitar of the Week time. Today we have this. This is an Electra MPC. Um, what's it called? An Outlaw model X730. It's kind of like an SG, sort of, but not really. Um, Thing is, this has active electronics, has active uh, effects. Each one of these switches, you turn on and off an effect that's underneath this cover. So if you turn that little thing, and there's two little modules in there that are removable. You can change them. From what I've seen, and this guitar apparently came with a power overdrive, it says, and a phase shifter. And then runs on one 9-volt battery. Come on. Can't get it back on. Let's see here. Nothing's ever easy, is it? There it is. Anyway, it's a, I don't know if that's a glued in neck. And it doesn't look like neck through, so I guess it's glued in there, but it's pretty neat. And this one's in pretty good shape. Has a little sticker on the back of the headstock, says the model number and the serial number. Says those are Grover tuners too. That's exciting. Anyway, in addition to the effects, it has this 5-position pickup switch, which I went through it and I could tell that, one is both. 2, I think, yeah, it's the bass pickup. 3 is all of them. 4 is just this one. And then 5 is all of them. So 4 and 2 are the pickups individually. And the other ones are combinations. And I mean, I could tell both pickups were on, but they sound different. So I looked it up on the internet. I couldn't figure out what was what. So I wrote it down here. So position 1, that is both pickups on, in series, in phase. Okay. Go to 2, I think that's the neck pickup by itself. Go to 3, that's both pickups again, like I said, in parallel this time, in phase. Go to 4, and it's the bridge pickup by itself. And then 5, both pickups in series, but they're out of phase. So this one is the same, except they are in phase. That's in phase. That's out of phase. 4 is the bridge pickup. 2, neck pickup. 3 is both pickups in parallel in phase. So basically that is like 4. If you just want to think about the middle 3 there, 2, 3, and 4, that's your bridge pickup. That's both pickups together. So that's like those are like normal settings, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 5 is where they're in series and they're either in or out of phase. So, whether you need that or not, I don't know. But the fingerboard inlay looks like some kind of, what is that called? The word escapes me at the moment, but it's real colorful. And the nut is a brass nut, and as far as I remember, they came with brass nuts. Abalone. Inlays are abalone. That's what I was trying to think of. Now, what we'll do, let's just go, we'll go both pickups together. And let's see what these effects do. Now this, that's the volume, that's the tone. Just a normal. I haven't played it in a while. But that's just a normal volume, that's tone. Now this one, that knob goes with this switch. This is the, what did I say? Power overdrive or whatever. It's not really that, it's not some screaming distortion or anything, which is what you might expect. But it does boost it. So here's, that's just normal. I mean, it does distort it up a little bit. That's pretty cool. I mean, and then this knob just adjusts the volume of that sound. So I guess you can adjust whatever volume you want, and if you're just you can just go for a solo or whenever you need a boost. So that's all right. Now the other effect is a phase shifter. So in the 70s, that was like, it was cool, I guess. I remember having a Electra Harmonix small stone phase shifter. I went to the store and I said, "Hey, I want my guitar to sound like it does on the records." And the sound I wanted, I was a kid, I didn't know. I just went and said, "Yeah, I want the guitar, I want to sound like, I wanted a distortion pedal is what I wanted, but I didn't know what to call it." And the guy at the store was like, "Oh, here's what you need. This is the new thing. Everybody's using it. It's a phase shifter." It wasn't, when I got home, I'm like, "Yeah, that's not exactly." Now that I think about it, I think they just handed it to me and said, "There, that's what you need." I didn't even say, "Can we plug it in?" or anything. But anyway, there it is. With the speed, I think it's the speed knob. Yeah. So I have it set at 0. Let's put it up to like 5. Like 7. And just for fun, we'll turn it up the whole way. So that's kind of weird. But overall, I mean, it's a pretty neat guitar, and you know, with or without the effects, I mean, it's pretty still pretty cool. It's got a big tan plastic case, the original case. It's just, you know, it's plastic. It's nothing super exciting, but it's pretty neat. I'm not sure this pickup. I've seen that on some Ibanez guitars from the 70s. I don't know. You know, I don't know what pickup, but that's the way they came. They were mismatched like that. I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. I'm sure there is one. I think this one has a name, but I don't know. I forget. So I'm guessing. I'm going to guess that this was made by Ibanez for an Electra. That was a St. Louis Music. That was the one their brand. St. Louis Music did Crate amps and Alvarez guitar, stuff like that. So this was sold through them. So I don't think there was an Electra factory. I think they were probably made by Ibanez. Just again, based on that pickup that I've seen on other Ibanez guitars. But anyway, that's pretty much it. The Electra Outlaw. Now they made these. They made the MPC, which is the effects. I've seen Les Paul shaped stuff. I had a Les Paul looking like a Cherry Sunburst. It just looked like a Les Paul, but it had these same pickups and then the effects. I think they made some other models that I don't remember. I never owned. If they made a Strat, which I never saw one. But I remember this one and the Les Paul. So anyway, MPC, Electra. This body shape's called the Outlaw. I don't know why, but again, it's pretty cool, and you can get different effects. I forget. I don't remember all the effects they got, but I saw somewhere online where there's a place now that makes new effects for these new modules, and I don't know again what modules they offer, but it seemed like, you know, I wouldn't have thought that would be a very big market where people, you know, needing modules for these guitars, but maybe it is. Maybe I just don't know. But anyway, my overdrive, phase shifter. That's just crazy. You just gotta love the 70s, man. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll be back next week with something new. See you then.